Forgive me for the amateur recordings. Disregard my mistakes. Disregard pretty much every musical quality that is not fit to be pro. Every musical incompletion. Every misstep and every failure. Forgive me for my incompetence and listen to the story. 2, 1. First time we really met, it was in Boston. We went to this fish food place with your mama and papa and my dad and brother. The food there was so awesome. Remember the watermelon taste on my tonsils. It was pretty low key. Our dads were super besties since they were 12, just like Shadow and me. But it seems she fell in love so instantly. But me dating you seemed pretty unlikely. You were pretty, but I was currently taken. We had a nice conversation, but your brother was one of my creations. Probably not the best one, he is kinda jerk. But me and my dad, most of the reason this kid has his horror quirk. But whatever, I thought you were cool. Yeah, I thought you were cool. Kinda the first time we talked. Then we went out to the common and had a nice walk. But next time we met, it was at a hotel in Portland. When you saw me this time, your cheeks as red as a Cortland. I could tell you like me, it wouldn't take a genius. We swam together at the night on a retrograde Venus, or was it Mercury? I don't know these things. All I knew was that you were playing with my heartstrings. But in the morning we went to the diner. Your brother said you liked me and it wasn't minor. He said you act a type of way around people you admire. Now I'm sitting here flattered, but also so stressed. I'm scared to confront her, good at being funny, but never the rest. So it's back to the pool, she wouldn't leave me alone. Dunking me under the water, I guess it's a sign of her own. Crush for me, this is interesting. I also gotta say the night before was at a nice dinner place. She was just being a kid, me being much more mature in this relationship I took grace. She was more hands-on, I assure, and I mean that literally. But back then I didn't find this whole thing was literal, but now we're saying bye. I hope she doesn't end up with another guy, because I didn't say anything about this why. Am I scared? Probably. Last girl moved across the country abruptly. At the time I didn't realize how corruptly that was. But next time we met, it was in Boston, cause Dad wanted to do something in July. That's just what he does. Picked up the tape again, I had let go of it for a while. But I started asking myself, I'll pick this back up when. Seemed like a good time to paint back the smile. Dropped 2 singles, made 8 tracks over there, and surprisingly, little thing, I did not care. I was living life well, I had Lily in mind. On the day to get myself looking fine, we showed it to the hotel. She showed me a couple of drawings. Gotta say she's not bad, she wasn't bluffing, so I stopped calling. Later, dinner was downstairs in a big fish restaurant. You say sorry for being crazy. I say think that I care. For your love I am so gaunt. Preteen me's brain was so gone. But that I guess was my first date. Sat on a table away from your parents and my family. We sat and we made some basic small talk. And you think eating salt is wrong? Some of your statements so whack. But I was desperate for a call back. Never even got a text back. Avery left me on red. And if she seriously hung, yeah. And if you hear this song, I mean all that I said. And maybe then you'll have the courage to hit me back with a text. But anyway, the food wasn't great. But now I'm knowing her well. She tells me how much she hates her brother. I think that's so swell. She likes to say, what the hell? Not quite the F-word face yet. But after dinner, we went to her hotel room. It was both our last days. There was me, her, and my brother. My dad's friend's son and this girl's brother. We had a Spider-Man movie. It wasn't bad, but I wasn't watching. Little thought it's so groovy, but it wasn't really top-notching. I was sitting in this bed, couldn't be any more awkward. Our brothers were playing Roblox, but my bro don't want to cuddle, and that's his words. So said she can't snuggle with the little one. Tried to make me jealous, so she'll have to make her first move, so she lays on me. I'm just I'm just here so comfy, but think she ain't even ask. Good thing I liked her back. Later we went to see the fireworks show. On her glasses, beautiful glow, but it was kinda hard to see. It's still pretty cool though. Now let's take you a bit further, yo. Yeah, she has a phone and she's texting like 50 times a day. At this point, I don't even want to conversate. I was with Clara and Red at the local water park. The time we had was so great. I hadn't seen you since July, it's August now. I hadn't seen you in a month and that's okay. Kinda see you as my girl, but honestly IDK. Whole time you wouldn't stop hitting me up. Had to put my phone on D&D. You couldn't stop sending me pics of puppies, pup cup, whatever, girl, I don't care. Although you were being nice to a change, to be fair. Sending me gifts of hearts and you say we aren't dating. This relationship's more confusing than Mantis's mating. Vids after vids, I don't care about your shorts. When I look through our convo, it's basically all imports. But when I stopped responding, you stopped caring. Our messages went dry and I no longer know whatever you're wearing. But oh no, maybe now it's time for us to meet up. Maybe this won't be so bad. How's about we see, huh?
Boys Who Cry is all about you.
It's all about you, girl. On your 16th birthday.
Bruh.
Everyone has to do just what you say.
It was your brother's birthday, got invited to the pre-party, like cool, okay. I was at your house staying the night, good news, yay. Plus you got a big pool, and the diving board's cool. And I got to White Friday the 13th with Joe Broke Hooray. It was decent, but a little overrated. But I knew they had no budget, so I found it pretty amazing. But like the previously stated, I was with you. So the most important thing to me was to make up, and that's true. But okay, there's this other girl you're buddies with. I met her before, this was my 4th or 5th, but you kinda ignored her. And I thought that was great. Maybe now we could try and actually date, but no progress was made. Besides watching movies so late, but it was still nice having you around me. But O2 mentioned you got the classic boy cut, and that made me a bit worried. That's how I knew things. That's how I knew things would go down. Yeah, down, deep in my gut.
Hey, Zay, hurry up.
It was a Saturday, like always, been a teen for a bit. I was not crazy excited to see you, I have to admit. It was a long weekend spent with both of our fams. You hadn't been acting normal, got myself in such a jam. The hotel had water slides, I was looking forward to them, but that's besides the point. That your other friend is here, I can't get away from her. Yeah, she's always near. Me and your brother hung out while y'all was doing your thing. Love when I get to see him, but with a curse it brings. Yeah, that curses you. Your blessing of love so bittersweet, but in a race for you, girl, I wasn't getting beat. Finally, I saw you, your hands on and grabby. After that day, you left my heart so scabby. Also left bruises on my arms with your punches you don't pull back. And a matter of fact, that motivated me to make this track. Later that night, it was that time for dinner. We all met up in my heart. There was still some shimmer. It was the Texas Roadhouse down by the bend, hoping maybe there's still a chance we could be making amends. But then there's your friend, she also want my attention. She beat me up mentally, you beat me up physically. Between us, you made such tension. Should have started my IDC mentality. And now we sitting down this place too country for me. I know she just for you, but annoying is the only thing she'll be. You and me, plus her, makes it 3. I actually think she might like me too. You both just show yourself the wrong way. Both of you just make me so blue. And now I'm choosing neither. That Rein girl is such a mouth breather. When will you realize? When will I make you realize? Pick me over her. You can't just see it. Your lens is too blurred. She picks you over me, but she wants me too. The only thing I want to do with her is take a bullet to shoot. I got ahead of myself when Lily came off the shelf. If I see her wanna date girls, that's fine, but don't let me on. And if I see her with them, I will cut off our bond. Honestly, the only thing I really want is for me to be let go. Just set me free. I can't just stay here anymore. Just stop this beat. Just stop the pain. You rip my brain. Might just go freestyle into a mic until I no longer feel the separation anxiety, but anxiety when we're close. Every time I see your face, I just want to back away, 'cause I don't want you in anymore. I don't want her around. Only thing I want to do is just go away and never see you around. Today's the day you're coming to my house, and if you disrespect, I wish I could just send you out. It'll be a massive party, but I only want to see you partly. My hair don't look too good right now. Don't know if you still love me. Wow. Got my focus on another. You probably do too, just hope it's not that other. Hope it's not a guy, I could treat you better. Wonder if you'll wear your tank top or your red sweater. The party will have my cousin, and if you've never met them, hope you never hang out with them. That would be a threat. I don't think you won't, but I guess we'll never know. Maybe I'll just chill with Finn and leave you all alone. I don't know, but it seems both pretty scary and exciting. Too many people to please, and that's what's so frightening. Now that I've already seen you, I can make up my mind. Can't believe all this time I was so blind. Turns out, yup, you're gay, or at least that's what you say. To be honest, hope this is true, I will pray. Sometimes you're so annoying, and sometimes so cool. I was stumbling for you, girl, I was acting such a fool. Just to find out you like girls, or this is what you think. But you used to love me, how could it switch in a blink? But it wasn't. I had to notice the shift all along. Little subtleties about you changing hints. I dropped it across the song. Didn't even know if this a phase or it's for real. Don't think you still love me. I honestly don't feel. But when you came out to me, it was straightforward. But either way, I don't want you to be in my life, and that's a statement, not your word. It's okay if we kind of friends, but this relationship's over. And if I ever have my doubts, I'll go back to Ken for some closure. 'Cause it's 11 p.m. Contemplating everything that I did with you. Every time I looked into your face and felt something. Was it all fake? The days that I would remember our mistake. I can't believe it. Now I just wanna leave it. I'm sick of you, you're sick of me. I wish you would just stop existing, and I wish that I could pray. I wish that I believed in Jesus. I hope I find someone else, but I don't think you should. But if I can have him, if I can have you, then she shouldn't either. And if I can have you, then he shouldn't either. And no one should. Except, well, maybe you need someone, and I just couldn't be them, because maybe you're just not into guys. I should have realized it since the first night that we connected. It's like bad internet. It's faulty. I could hit you up and try to talk things over, but never mind. There's nothing I could say except goodbye.